Hi, beautiful Aries. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Forever ago, let's just say that, and now I'm back. Let's see what's going on for Aries. We're starting with an overall energy here and just going deeper and deeper into the message. You're going to have plenty of time to figure out whether this is your reading or not, to then decide if you want to come to the extension. I'm going to talk a little bit at the end about two options for the extension, and then a chakra breathing thing that I started on my other channel, my True North. But let's get into your reading right now. Aries, what's going on for you? Excuse me. Aries. It's taking a little bit of time. There you go. I think that was it. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. Wow. And I see something today. So we have the woman here, and she's blindfolded, and then we have the horse behind her, and we have all these moon cycles, and we have a wish fulfillment up here, and underneath, like, she's having a rose right in front of her, and the rose, from what I've learned, is that the rose holds the highest vibration out of all the flowers. So if you compare, like, if you were to measure a rose compared to the other flowers, it holds a really, really high vibration. It's sitting right in front of your nose, and it's like that expression of smell the roses. It's right there, but you're blindfolded, so I'm not sure that you're seeing it. And next to you, I understand that's like her hair. But today I see it as such a heavy, there's something connected to you that is so heavy. And I don't know if you're afraid of looking at it, like to look at what feels so heavy. Why are you so heavy, or what that is? I just feel a heaviness around you. Either you feel heavy, or there's like a heaviness around you that you're inspired to look at, but might not have the means to look at, or you're afraid to look at it. At the same time, right in front of you, there's a flower, there's a rose. So we're going to find out what this is all about. Going deeper into this message. What is this about? Why is this here for Aries, please? There's a lot of flowy blue colors there as well. Like, could be the water. Firm foundation. Like, that's it. I'm also, when I'm looking at the horse, it's like it's a baby horse. Ett föl. What do you call the baby horse in English? Anyway, there's like a force with you. There's a power to the horse, right? But it's not full grown. It's not an adult. It's a really young horse that, like, it feels like it's almost quite new, and it's like learning how to sprint. It's learning how to live life. So I don't know if you just have like caught on to this power in your life, and you're just starting to figure it out. Like, you've reached this place where you just start to figure stuff out. Like, maybe this is how I'm supposed to live my life, or like something like that. And then we have firm foundation, like you're looking at, and today that's a heavy mountain to climb. Like this, it's so interesting how the cards shows up in like different ways. And so you see this big mountain, this really high mountain, and then I see this, like you're holding on to this guardedness or this, it could be the fear, it could be the barrier, like you feel like you have a barrier like sitting right in front of you, and it's like it's really tough to, it's almost like you're looking like, okay, so there's the mountain and there's the top. I would like to get to the top, but I don't know if I have the means to go there, and I don't even know, like I'm looking down at this guardedness or this barrier, this fear that sits right in front of me, and I don't even know where to begin, how to drop it. I don't know how to lose that. You're laying, as we speak, you're laying a new foundation for yourself. You might not even recognize that you're doing that because you might be focused on what it is that you can't reach. Does that make any sense? There's something like so profoundly, and today, like other times when I've gotten this card, it's like, oh my goodness, and there's the top, and like it's going to be so exciting to climb up that top. But today it just feels like you rather want to forget that top is there. And that's the thing. It's like, how do I even get rid of this thing, this barrier that I put, like this guardedness or this fear that I put up in front of me? I don't even know how to begin to let go of it, or how to get rid of it, or I don't even know how to look for it. I don't even know if it's there. It's like interesting. Going deeper into this message, what else can we tell Aries about this? Why is this here for Aries, please? It's like you want to move forward with your life, but you just don't know how. You don't know how to break the bubble or break the dam for it to just and it's like, well, the horse is right there to show you the power, and the moon cycles, if you just follow the moon cycles, there's a wish fulfillment at the end of, like at the end of the rainbow, there's the treasure. You have a rose that sits right in front of on your face, but it's like it's, I don't know if you can't smell it or like. Give me tell Aries, please. Come to the edge. So it's so fitting. It's so fitting. This is so much about dare to live, dare to come to the edge, dare to open up yourself to be vulnerable, open up yourself to be emotional. It's a lot about like the emotional body and the vulnerable side to you, like to just tap into those feelings of vulnerability, uncertainty, and vulnerability. To feel like, come to the edge and play. Like you don't have to play it so safe. I'm going to read out of the book for that one. 36. 35. 36. Come to the edge. Essential meaning of this card is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Like, how fitting is this card? Overcoming fear and accepting risk. The Oracle's message states, facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. I'll read out the relationship message as well. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. And the prosperity message says, if ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith in the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover a treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. How fitting is this card? It's like face your fears, and then it's like, I want to lay this new foundation for myself, but Aries is like, I don't know how to get rid of this. Like, I don't know how to, this big barrier, this big wall that sits in front of me. I don't know how to get to the top because it's right there. It's right, the mountain is right there. I just don't know how to get to it. Well, at least the book states over and over again to take a leap of faith right now, to step into the unknown, to not know exactly step by step, like where to go, what to do, but just have trust and follow, to show your true self, the truest version of yourself. That's what I felt from the beginning. And I said, it feels so much like it has to do with vulnerability, to show yourself vulnerable, to step into vulnerability and uncertainty. And it feels like that was like all that message was about in the book, that is like to truly expose yourself, to truly show who you are to someone else. It's freaking scary. It's like to put your heart on the sleeve like that. And you might even be like, well, I don't even have a person to put my heart on this sleeve, on my sleeve. Where do I put my heart? For. I don't think it's like, I don't think it might be for a relationship. It might not be for a relationship. I don't think that's the thing. I don't think the wall thing is to really fully expose yourself to another. Of course, that's going to be the very thing. If you're not already in a relationship, that's going to be a thing to look for or look out for in the future. This is so much more to just let go of the overall fears that you have, overall restrictions that you have. Where do you play it safe? Like, do you wish for that mountain, but then as your ideas start to flow, or then as your inspirations start to say, okay, I wish to go there, I wish to do this, but then for some reason you just stop yourself. Then comes the defense. Then comes the wall that just explains, like, I can't do that because, or no, it wouldn't, like, it feels like there's a little bit of an hindrance to even go the first step, because maybe it is unknown and maybe you're doing it on your own, or maybe it's like you want more certain things to take place before you do the uncertain thing. And the thing is that you need to do the uncertain thing to get to the certain thing, it seems like right now. For whatever reason, that seems to be the path for you right now. It seems to be, like it said in the book, where you will find the most amazing treasures because you sort of took a leap of faith. Trusting the universe, trusting your spirit. What else can we tell Aries about this situation? With whatever this is, if this is like to just move forward with your life and be more emotional, be more in touch with your emotional body. If this is starting a new business, if this is getting into a relationship, if this is moving to a new location, if this is, I can't think of anything, like you fill in the blank, whatever that is for you. It's very, like, it was very clear that I should stop there, and I think I understand why. This is the Hangman, and this is the perspective card. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. Dare to be vulnerable. Dare to throw yourself out there. What I get with this card that is like, it's so bluntly in your face, but I think that really is it. Perspective. Like, you need a different perspective on things. And it feels like if you just, and I know it's tough if it's like, if it's too far out of your comfort zone, you won't even try it. You won't even see the possibilities that are presented to you, because if it's too far out of your comfort zone, you shut down and you don't see it. If it's enough outside of your comfort zone, I highly recommend, I highly want to inspire you to just try for it. What do you got to lose? And that thing itself, like, if you've ever been on an airplane, if you've ever been on a boat, if you've ever been on, like, an airplane, I think is the best one as an analogy, because it's like, or just to be up, like, high up on it, like in a building or something, and you look out over the same place as if you're sort of on the ground floor and you're looking out, and you only have like a first, okay, so this is how it looks. But as soon as you get a different perspective, you understand exactly how different everything is. Like, I hear, it feels like lately, over and over again, people going to space, like people flying out into space, and how, even though it's not about like finding aliens or finding, other species or other life, is the complete silence, and it's the relationship with Earth. As these space people sort of look back at Earth and understand like the different perspective, that they get they're just in awe of our world, or just in like, there's just this peace that comes over them as they had like the furthest away perspective on Earth. And there's something about, you need a different perspective right now. It's like you need to get away for a bit to come back. It's how you sort of, if you are living at the same place for an extensive amount of time and you go away and then you come back and it's like, oh my God, it really is beautiful here. It's like, I forgot how beautiful it was here, or I forgot what I really have here. And it feels like for two reasons. Like one reason is that you need to get away to understand what you actually have at home, or you need to get away. Like, you need to get a different perspective on things. And that will help you the most to solve this fear, to solve this barrier to move forward, to completely move forward. What else can we add to this situation for Aries, please? So I got the exact two cards, but that was in the extension of Pisces. In the extension of Pisces. So if you are a cusp sign, meaning that you're born, like you're right out of Pisces and you're right into Aries. Like it's the shift there, the break in between. Like you could be a cusp sign. You could have a strong influence of Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with Pisces, or none of the above. I just want to say both of these cards came out for Pisces as well. It's almost like I want to say, like, okay, so we have the face your fears, release the power of fear. We're starting there. with like not really understanding how to get rid of this guardedness or this barrier or this fear that sits in front of you, to dare to come to the edge, like to dare to step into the unknown, to face your fears, to let go of the fear, be more vulnerable, take a leap of faith, and change your perspective. Like the change, this feels major. The need of a changed perspective of things, of your location, of your relationship, of your situation, whatever that is for you, or all of the above. And here comes 7 of Gabriel and 2 of Raphael, which feels like, okay, once you have this perspective, it's like going out on a little bit of a life journey here, where this is all about stand up for what you believe in, claim your power, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. Being in alignment with a rainbow and just claim your personal power. Like it said in the book, you need to speak what you need. You need to speak what you hope for. You need to show the real you. The hidden stuff, like it doesn't get you anywhere. Is that to blend in? Is that to get approval? Is that to not be disliked? Or just something about yourself that you're just not fully honest about. Like, and I don't mean that you're lying to people or anything like that. It's just you walk around probably knowing more things, or you're just being more than you show the world, or you're like worldviews or something like that. I just feel that this shift of perspective, going somewhere and changing their perspective, and like gain more confidence and claim your personal power. This is where you meet a soulmate. This is where you come into union with another that like speaks your language. I think this is the bottom line. I mean, we have this relationship thing there where it's like it's really scary to show yourself, to authentically show yourself to someone else. And not judge them for who they are. Maybe that's also a big fear, that they're not going to be who you hope them to be. Like maybe even judging them on before even entering into a relationship. Whatever the situation is, in both romantic partnerships, business partnerships, like it feels like an early judgment there before you even find out what this is about. It's like it's easy to judge because it sort of gets you off the hook a bit. It gets you up from what? From being vulnerable, from being authentic, from taking a risk. I'm going to continue this in the extended reading and see what else I can find here for you. So if you feel like this is your reading, or it intrigues you, it fascinates you, then you're so welcome to the extension. I put both links. Long story short, I'll keep Vimeo for now, but I cut the price in half. I removed so you can't buy it anymore, because I will eventually stop Vimeo. So I don't want you to buy something and download it, and then I don't know if you can keep it or how that's going to work. So I just put rent for now, so you can rent it for 48 hours, and I cut the price in half. So I think and hope you will be happy about that. And also the Buy Me a Coffee, that's based on donation. I want everyone to come to the Buy Me a Coffee place because I just adore it, and I think that's going to work out so much better for so many reasons. I've linked all of that in the description box down below. So you make the choice right now to where you want to go. And I also put the link to my True North, my other channel, where I right now have started this 9-week chakra breathing is what I call it. Like we breathe through each chakra in the body to get into gorgeous alignment. So if that intrigues you, check that out as well. For right now, I'm going to go to the extended. So if you feel like you're drawn to that, please come with me. If not, thank you so much for watching. Bye, Aries.